The benefit of the workplace options study is that we're not only looking at the workplace impacts, but also the impacts of those that are in the broader economy, because we know that an individual brings their whole person to work. And when we look at our study, we're not only looking at the workplace factors, but also those that are happening broader in the world and how that is impacting the engagement of the employees. And the political change across the globe is an indication of that. You wouldn't necessarily think that it's a workplace issue, but it is certainly impacting employees at work and at home because of the volume of uncertainty that it brings.
Work for so many people can play such a significant role in helping form them their sense of self, sense of worth, and sense of impact, not just for themselves, but the community and also for their families. So when massive change occurs, it not only impacts them as an individual, but them as a worker as well. And this is something that employers need to be prepared for as we transition into this next year and people start to bring these challenges or shifts and changes not just to themselves, but to their workplace as well.
And WPO's data has an incredibly deep perspective of what people are experiencing. We're not just having a look at what they are doing at work and how the hazards are presenting within their workplace, but also their life more broadly. And we know that when our employees are coming to work, they're not just coming to do a job. And that's really what is the benefit of the workplace option psychological safety study. And we're not only just doing this in one country. We've done this across so many different countries. So for our clients and for organizations out there that do have employees and their family members that are distributed across the globe, this is an incredibly insightful study that can help you guide your changes.
Absolutely. And for organizations that may only have employees in one geography, what this study can help you do is actually prepare for what's coming across the next 12-month period. We're able to see the trends grow through this study across the last 12 to 6 months, and it can help you prepare and understand what support services you need in place, how you need to be preparing your people leaders to support their employees, and what you need to be doing from an organizational architecture and senior leadership point of view to be able to enable your support service to impact your people the most and be where they need them the most.
And for those companies that are looking to grow, our study is also a bit of an indicator for what operating in other countries could be like. And so it can be a litmus test for organizations that are testing that global expansion. Have a look at the Workplace Options Psychological Safety Study to give you an indication of what it is like for employees to live and work in those countries.
WPO knows better than anyone else that cultural differences, political differences, organizational differences create different challenges for employees across the globe. And it is a lesson for those looking to expand that you can't just take a service and just take it across the globe and expect to have the same level of impact. You need to understand the experience of your employees across geographies to know how you can best support them, therefore engage them and help them to be as effective as possible at work. It's not just about turning the light on, but it's about understanding what these different geographies entail and how you can best support your employees in those areas.
And equally, it's not about just running a survey across the world either. You need to be able to have that local feel and that local touch to get a true sense of what is happening in that country and culture.
And that's the powerful part about the WPO Psychological Safety Survey is this isn't opinion. This isn't people telling you what you want to hear. What it is it's actual data from their lived experience about what has challenged them over the last 12 months. So you know that this data is reliable, you know that this data is on point, and you know that the trends that it highlights is representative of your populations in those areas.
So you could essentially say that we've brought a human touch to the data that we've seen across the globe.
Absolutely. It's a human-centric approach to understanding what the challenges are for employees, or more importantly, people across the world.